Hello. Welcome. We are going to do a reading vlog style-esque video where it's just basically read with me for a week. And so we're starting off our week with this handy dandy book. I'm doing a reread of A Court of Mist and Fury right now. I'm more than halfway through. Well, obviously you can see where my bookmark is. You should probably actually be looking at it this way now that I'm thinking about it, because this is the back of the book, this is the front. I started off today not too long after they came back from the summer court. If you've read it and you know, stupid train. Anyway, so as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, I started off not too far after they came back from the summer court. Obviously with certain things that they didn't go there with, if you've read it and you know, and if you haven't, I don't want to spoil it. It's a very good read. If you've read Throne of Glass, it doesn't exactly compare. Throne of Glass is like much more focused on the plot and storyline and the character development, and romance is more of like a subplot. This is this series ACOTAR is romance is more of like a forefront part of the plot, and the fantasy part is, and the character development, more of a subplot. I'm at the part in A Court of Mist and Fury right now where Rhys was just attacked, Feyre too, but she just saved him. I will say Feyre does have some redeeming qualities. Still, I think Aelin is a much better character. I also think she's way more well-rounded, and I think the character development that Sarah J. Maas put into Aelin is much better. But I will say Feyre does have some development. She's not just like the weak person we saw in ACOTAR. I don't know. There's something about her character that I just don't like. I just don't like it, and I cannot figure out for the life of me what it is. Maybe I'll figure it out by the end of this. They say she has all this magic. You don't see it enough. Aelin literally burned whole fields of soldiers to the ground, so there's that. I literally just thought of this, but I probably should have mentioned that this read with me for a week is going to be fast reader edition, because I read very fast. And I just finished The Court of Mist and Fury, so we'll see what I end up reading the rest of the day, seeing as it's only 3:46 in the afternoon. I just started the Bromance Book Club. It's book 1 in the series. This one, I've read book 2 in the series before, but I've been avoiding book 1, even though I already have it out from my library, because it's a second chance romance, and I don't know why, but I just don't enjoy those very much. So I'm probably gonna DNF it, but we'll see. Maybe it'll be very good, but I'm giving it a chance. So since the last time I saw you about mid-afternoon, it's now like 9:30 at night, and I have finished all the reading I'm gonna do for today. I read the entire Bromance Book Club book. The chapters were really short, so I just kind of flew through it, and it was a second chance romance. Not the biggest fan of those, so I'll put the cover up here just so you can see it. But I wasn't the biggest fan of it. I think that's why I like flew through it, because I was mostly skimming. I'll be completely honest, I was mostly skimming, but I'm still gonna count it as read because I know what happened. Good morning. So today I started while I was eating breakfast. I believe it's a very merry bromance, and I do have A Court of Wings and Ruin, so I might stop A Very Merry Bromance and start that one. That's where I am so far today. Check back with you later. So it's now the end of the day. I got so caught up in what I was doing that I didn't end up updating you throughout the day this time. I also didn't read as much today. I read all of A Merry Bromance, or A Very Merry Bromance, whatever that one is in the Bromance Book Club series, and I just finished it. It was pretty good. I liked it better than literally the title book of the series, the Bromance Book Club. That one was second chance, this one was not, and it was pretty good. There were a couple of things that were like very unresolved towards the end that I just I was like, why would you leave this unresolved? This is a huge thing. Other than that, it was a good book. and it'll be added to the Goodreads list that I made of books this week if you want to go look at all of those books that I've read this weekend. That's all. See you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, I almost forgot to update you today. I read Trains. Okay, I think not done. What about now? What do we think? Done? I think it's done. Okay, I almost forgot to update you guys today. I thought about it so many times, but I was just kind of busy today, and I literally read all of L. Kennedy's The Goal. It's the 4th book in the like Briar U hockey series. This one is Tuck and Sabrina's story. I will say it is accidental pregnancy, but like you knew it was coming, and that's not a spoiler actually, because you knew it was coming because at the end of book 3 it is announced that Sabrina's pregnant, and then we see like the whole lead up to that and all of that in this book. I finished it also, if you can't tell by the way I'm talking. I think the worst thing about it was what they named their child, but if you haven't read it, I won't spoil that little tidbit for you. But it was bad. Not as bad as Bella and Edward Cullen naming their child Renesmee, but pretty bad. That's all for this Tuesday. Now I will see you tomorrow. Hey guys, I forgot what day it is. Happy Wednesday. I have to check. Yes, happy Wednesday. Anyway, I should have figured that out before I started recording. Anyway, today I'm spending my day, it's rainy today here, and I'm spending my day reading The Nanny. The cover is here, and yeah, that's pretty much all. It's pretty good so far. It's a nanny romance, if you couldn't tell by the title, and I'm a sucker for those. I just enjoy the nanny-kid bonds most of the time, I think. But yeah, that's what I'm doing today, what I'm reading today. I finished The Nanny. It's very good. There was a little part I didn't like in the middle. It was just like there was a secret that one of the characters had and didn't tell the other. If you've read it, you'll know. Again, the cover was up in the previous clip actually, so I'm not going to put it up here, but that part was the only part I didn't really like. It was spicy, which was good. I thought it was a good mix of spice and plot. I'm in this conundrum where it's mid-afternoon and I'm done with my book that I started this morning, so who knows, maybe I'll read some more, maybe I won't. I will update you at the end of the day. I actually ended up, it's still Wednesday, and I actually ended up starting Ali Hazelwood's Love Theoretically, which literally just came out yesterday, which was June 13th. Today's June 14th, so it's really good so far, and we'll see how late I stay up reading. Ali Hazelwood really knows how to write a heart-wrenching scene, like really. It's so good. Update, I am going to finish Love Theoretically tonight. I have like 2-3 chapters left, and it's only 11:30 at night, so I had to get recording really fast because this video says 11:59, so I officially finished The Love Hypothesis today. I'll see you in the morning. Good morning. I'm taking my practice LSATs this morning, so no reading, but when I pick up a book, or even if I don't today, because who knows, I'll check back with you later. After reading Love Theoretically, I just was in the Ali Hazelwood mood, and so I'm starting a reread of The Love Hypothesis. You can probably hear it in the background. It's pouring outside, like really coming down, and so raining cats and dogs, some might say. I don't know where that came from, but it's a saying, and I think it's kind of a fun one. But it's pouring outside. You can probably hear it in the background. I am just chilling and reading The Love Hypothesis. Happy end of Friday. I finished The Love Hypothesis literally like 5 minutes ago. No, less than that, probably like 2. When I finished reading Love Theoretically, I went and I looked in the Goodreads reviews section, and I read a review and the person was like, every time Allie Hazelwood writes a male character, like the love interest, she cannot stop describing how large he is, like tall, big, strong, whatever, his large hands, like that kind of thing. And as I was reading The Love Hypothesis, that was literally all I could notice. So just thought I'd share and inflict that upon any of you who are reading Allie Hazelwood's books at this time. And then there was also the fact that it was a reread for me, and I always find it enjoyable to do rereads because you're getting a new perspective on something, because the first time you read a book you don't always pick up on all the little details, and this time, like, I noticed things that I didn't notice the last time, and I always really enjoy that about doing rereads. That happened to me with A Court of Mist and Fury too, which, if you remember from way back when, well, for me it's been like 6 days. Jeez, long time. And for you it's been about 10 minutes. But I reread A Court of Mist and Fury earlier this week, and that one, same thing. I noticed little details about like the relationships or things characters said or things that they did that I didn't notice the first time I read it. That's why I really enjoy doing rereads of books that I've enjoyed. See you tomorrow, Saturday, for our 7th and final day of the week. Hey guys, welcome to the 7th and final day of week Read With Me. It's kind of sad, I've enjoyed doing this, but I actually don't know what I'm going to be reading today. I have Love Light Farms, which is a Christmas one, so I will read it, but I don't think for the purpose of this video, since it is literally the first day of summer next week, I'm not going to read it this second. Maybe I'll save it for the holidays, who knows. But I think what I might do is start, I have A Court of Silver Flames here, so I might start that. I have The Hunger Games out from my library. I also have like a murder mystery that takes place in a bakery out from my library, so we'll see. Well, we're done with Read With Me for a week. I finished all of my reading for today. I read A Sprinkle of Murder, I believe it's called. The cover's gonna be up over here. It was recommended to me by someone who commented on one of my TikToks, so thank you so much to that person. It was a murder mystery, but it was a fun murder, if that makes any sense. It was like there were rivalries and running around, and like you weren't completely in the murder, and then there was like a slight romantic subplot, which I don't know, I didn't really get, but it was the first in the series and the book ended with a kiss, so like maybe we'll get to see that relationship develop in the background in the future. I don't know if I'm going to continue with it. Maybe if I'm looking for something like light and easy to read and kind of quick. It was really short. Thank you guys so much for watching Read With Me for a week. I really, really hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I had so much fun filming this and just like getting to share what I read for a week. I think we reached a grand total of 9 books in 7 days, which are all going to be possibly only 8 books in 7 days. I'm not sure. They're all on my Goodreads in a shelf. I'll just have the shelf linked in the description. If you like this bookish content and want to see more, another Read With Me for a week vlog, anything like that, please let me know in the comments. Leave me comments if you've read any of the books or have any thoughts about my thoughts on the books and what I've read this week. And feel free to follow me on TikTok and Goodreads and Instagram, which I don't post on very often, but I'm trying to get better at that. I post on TikTok often and it's all bookish content. So yeah, again, thank you so much and I'll see you soon.